All right, guys, we have 30 minutes of a strength class for you. It's going to be a full body workout. You're going to want to have some weights or something that you can use as weights. This workout, we're not including a warm-up. We've already done a workout, so we are warm, ready to go. If you are not warm, pause this video, do a warm-up, and then come back, press play, and join us. So we are going to start with 2 exercises, and we're going to do the same 3 core exercises throughout this whole workout. So we will do 2 upper body exercises, 1 of the core moves. Go back to those same 2 upper body, the second core move, those same 2 upper body, the third core move. And we will follow that rotation for this whole workout. It'll go upper body, lower body, lower body. So our first 2 exercises will be bicep curls and tricep dips. We are going to do 10 bicep curls, 20 tricep dips. Our 3 core workouts will be sit-ups, leg raises, and Russian twist. So let's go ahead and get started. 10 bicep curls, right into it. So keeping those elbows tucked in right by your sides. Good. All the way up, all the way down. Bring them all the way up, all the way down. Nice job. As soon as he finishes those 10 bicep curls, he'll put his weights down for 20 tricep dips. Good job, stay with us. Good job, 20 tricep dips. He's got his hands just on either side of his hips. Elbows are bending. Taking those elbows back behind him. Keeping his butt really close to the couch here. Good, he has 20 tricep dips, and then he'll go right into 20 sit-ups. Nice job. 20 sit-ups, making sure on these sit-ups that you're leading with your chest. You're not rounding your back. Lead with that chest. Good. Tuck your feet under a couch or under a chair if you need to. Or a small child. Or a small child. Good job. 20 sit-ups, and then he'll pick up his weights right back into those bicep curls. So it's 10 bicep curls, 20 tricep dips, and then 10 sit-ups. And here we go again with bicep curls.
So make sure on those bicep curls that you're focusing on your bicep. I know that sounds stupid, but think about that muscle while you're doing it. So think about the contraction of your bicep muscle. Not getting the weight up. Don't use your back. Don't swing your arms. So you might have to drop weight. I've got little 30-pound weights, but that's fine. I just don't want my body to be moving at all. I don't want my elbows to be going back so that I can curl it up. I want to start here and be able to curl it up just using my arms. I know bicep curls are like working out 101, but a lot of people don't think about the muscle that they're lifting while they're lifting, and it makes a big difference. Good. And then on these tricep dips, try to get your arms at 90 degrees. So at the bottom, you want that elbow bent at a 90-degree angle. You don't want to go past that. That puts pressure on your shoulders.
After those tricep dips, we have 20 leg raises.
So that's what she's talking about. You do bicep, tricep, sit up. Bicep, tricep, leg raise. Bicep, tricep, Russian twist. And then that's your 3 sets, and then we change the exercises. Simple format, but it's good for a lot of workouts.
Good job, guys.
You can also do those bicep curls 1 arm at a time if you prefer that. Just make sure you do 10 each arm. Obviously it's going to take longer, but Those tricep dips start to get a little much. You can bend your knees. Support a little bit more of your body weight with your legs. And now Russian twists.
It's gonna be 20 on each side. So you can count it as 1, 1, or count each side and go up to 40. So guys, you can have your feet up in the air or down in the ground. If it bothers your hip flexors when you have your legs up, put them down. We are more worried about that oblique crunch and getting that good rotation than what we are worried about your feet being up.
Good work. Finish those Russian twists. For those of you that are ready for the next set, we're going to squats with weight and then squat pulses. So 10 squats with weight and then 20 squat pulses without. So you've got some options depending on the kind of weight you have. So you can do a heavier weight, have your object and hold it up like this. You can do what Becky's doing, you can hold them at your sides. You can do more of a front squat style and hold them up on your shoulders. This will definitely make sure you stay upright in that squat, otherwise you're gonna fall forward. This one's probably the hardest. So 10 squats, then drop the weight, 20 squat pulses.
Good. Those knees stay over your ankles like you're sitting back in a chair, guys. Those knees should not be going forward. Weight is in your heels, keeping that torso up like you're sitting back in a chair. And 20 pulses.
After those 20 pulses, you're going to sit-ups. So you get the format. It's gonna be 10 squats with weight, 20 pulses, and then 20 sit-ups. And then you'll do the squats with weight again, the pulses again, and then 20 leg raises. One more time, go with Russian twist at the end.
Nice job, guys. Keep it up, keep it up. Good, 10 squats, 20 squat pulses. Then you've got those leg raises. 20 leg raises. And again, this is the hardest version. Legs together. Lower back stays pressing into the ground, taking those legs down, close to the ground, 6 inches or so, and then back up. If you can't keep your lower back on the ground, go just as far until that lower back starts to come up. Take those legs back up. Or you can alternate one leg and then the other. You're Next level, legs straight, alternating. Then going maybe halfway or so. And then down, close to that ground. Back up, and keeping that lower back pressed into the ground. Nice work, guys. So 10 squats, 20 squat pulses.
Nice. Once you're done with those pulses, Russian twists.
Nice job. Notice how you get a good rotation. It's 20 each side. So make sure you count each side as 1, 2, go up to 40, or 1, up to 20.
Good job.
Okay, finish.
That was all 3.
Nice job, guys. We have 2 more exercises. Still the same 3 core exercises. So try to stay with us. We are going to go on 10 shoulder press, then 10 hammer curls. So 10 shoulder press.
If you're without weight, you can do shoulder push-ups. The higher up your legs are, the harder those shoulder push-ups are gonna be. So if you put your feet up on a couch, that's gonna make it harder. Shoulder presses with weights.
Good. Make sure that core is braced. Nice strong core. Pressing all the way up, back down. Notice I'm not bringing my arms below, my elbows below my shoulders. Arms are parallel with the ground. Back up. Weights are touching at the top. Core is braced the whole time, belly button to spine. Keep breathing. Nice job. And we have 10 hammer curls. So for those hammer curls,
So hammer curls, your weights start at your sides and you don't turn them. So you're just raising them up
palms face each other.
like hammers. So this would be regular curl, where your palms come in. This is your hammer curl. Again, you can do one arm at a time, or you can do both arms at the same time. Just make sure you're not using your body to swing those weights up. Drop the weight if you need to.
Good, guys. And we've got those sit-ups again. 20 sit-ups. Right into these sit-ups. So you do 10 shoulder press, 10 hammer curls, then 20 sit-ups. When you finish your 20 sit-ups, you're going to go right back to those shoulder press. Good. Keep breathing the whole time. Nice straight back, not rounding. Keeping those shoulders down and back. Chest up. Think about your chest as leading each sit-up as you come up.
And right back to it. Shoulder presses, hammer curls, and then leg raises. Then shoulder presses, hammer curls, and then Russian twists. If you want to get really creative, you could just combine both. But you know, that's for a different workout.
Nice job, guys. That nice strong brace in your core. Back to those leg raises.
Good, on those leg raises, you might notice that you've got your head on the ground, that lends your back coming up off the mat a little bit. So you might try keeping your head picked up off of the mat. Really kind of locks that lower back down into the ground. Try to maintain a little bit of a crunch. Just keep your core engaged. All right, back to those shoulder presses. Last one. We're doing handstand push-ups, but I think I might get in trouble for making marks on the wall.
You will. Nice job. And you got those hammer curls one last time. Stay strong, guys. Keep breathing. It's getting heavy.
Yeah, so 10 is a guideline, guys. Like, you've got one set of weights and you're at 8, and you're not going to be able to do it again without swinging those weights up. Not worth it. Stop at 8. It's not about the number. And then on the Russian twists to finish. Russian twists. Good job. We're doing a lot of explaining and giving modifications, so you guys might be a little bit ahead of us. So, if you've already finished those Russian twists, listen up. If not, keep going. And also listen up. So our next set of exercises, we're back to legs. So it's alternating front lunges, 10 of them with your weights, and then 20 pulses on each leg. So it's just a forward lunge holding your weight. And you want to get as close to that back knee coming to the ground as possible. Obviously, if you're doing this on a basement floor, you don't want your kneecap going into the concrete. And then 20 pulses each leg without the weight.
Make sure you're not bending over on these lunges, guys. Keep your chest up. Nice strong core. Good. Then we have 20 sit-ups. Too tight.
Good. Just make sure you're not swinging yourself up on those sit-ups. Slow them down if you have to. The farther out your hands are, the more weight you take off. So if I leave my hands out here, it's going to be easier to sit up. My hands back behind my head, that's obviously a lot more weight. Good job. Back to those forward lunges. Keep it up, keep it up.
Nice job, guys.
Try to lock out those knees. Lunge pulls at a time.
You could just do 60 right now.
Oh,
Each leg.
could I?
Man, make up for it. I don't want you to miss out. Woo. Last set of these.
God, I hate lunges. All right, Russian twists. Good, finish those Russian twists if you're already done. Our next set of exercises, it's gonna be front shoulder raises and tricep kickbacks. So you need some lighter weight for these shoulder raises, or you can do no weight at all. But what you're doing is you're keeping those elbows locked out and you're raising your arms straight up.
Guys, you're doing 10 shoulder raises and you're gonna do 10 tricep kickbacks.
This is a tricep kickback.
Good job. When you finish 10, go right into these tricep kickbacks.
So I've got my arm right up against my side, arm locked in, trying not to move my elbow. So I'm kicking my arm back, my hand back, but I'm not swinging my arm to do it, right? Everything all the way down to my elbow is staying stationary, and I'm just extending.
This doesn't move.
My
This part
forearm.
right here does not move. He's just bending the elbow, bringing the weight forward, and then taking it back.
If you're not feeling that in your tricep, then you're not doing it right. You need to readjust.
Good job. And then go right into 20 sit-ups after you do both sides on those tricep kickbacks. Good. Nice strong core the whole time. Protect that lower back, belly button to spine, and keep breathing. Good job, guys. Go right into those sit-ups. 20 sit-ups as soon as you finish. Right into them. Good job. Keep it up. This is our final set of exercises. Let's finish this strong, guys. Come on. Get those sit-ups in. When you finish those sit-ups, you're gonna go right back to those front shoulder raises. So when you do these front shoulder raises, you can do, if you have weight that you can do both of them at the same time, that's fine. Or you can do one arm and then the other.
Just for reference, we're using 5-pound weights, 10-pound weights, 15-pound weights for this. Doesn't take a lot of weight. If you've got weight that you think is a little bit too light, you can also bring them up, out, and down, and then back up, in, and down. Just a little bit longer that you're holding that weight out.
So it's really important that you have nice, strong core. Brace that core on this You should not be swinging your shoulders back, pressing those hips forward. Keep that core braced.
10 of those. And then right back to your tricep kickbacks.
Nice job.
On any of these moves, guys, bicep curls, shoulder stuff, you're really wanting to keep from swaying your lower body. So you can stagger one foot in front of the other a little bit. You don't have to be standing square. That makes it harder not to be moving forward and back. Leg raises. And then you're into the last set. Back to those shoulder raises. Kick back some more time.
Last set here, guys. Good job, stay strong. Good work, good work. Breathing the whole time.
Whew.
Nice job.
Damn you 15s! Tricep kickbacks. Get a better weight here.
Good job. And if you have gotten through all 3 sets of those, you're going into your Russian twist. He's going to do the kickbacks. I'll do the Russian twist. Let's finish. We've got about 1 minute. Nice job, guys. Finish up. Good work.
Good work. 30 seconds left in the class. If you've got those Russian twists left, get them in.
And if you are done with them, do a few extra. Go ahead and finish with Andy. Let's go. 20 seconds. Or if you'd like to make it more difficult, grab one of those weights. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. Thanks for joining us today. That was 30 minutes of a full body strength. Thank you.